Right, welcome back guys. We're back on Swan Valley finally. It's been about a month to be honest since the last vlog, since the last time we were in here. So anyway, we've gone back into this same bay. Now, it might not be where the big ones are, but there's loads of fish, I can't ignore it. You can probably see if I swing around. You can see there's plenty here, milling about. It's about 5 o'clock in the evening now. We're about midway in this bay. If I show you, I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see the little bridge down there. And then the next swim up was where we fished last time. So yeah, we're here. It's about 5 o'clock now. I'm only here for a night. It's a quick work overnighter. Got to be off first thing in the morning. But the gear's just there. So I think it'd be rude not to get cracking. Let's get stuff down here, get the boat out, see if we can find a couple of nice areas. I'm imagining it's going to be pretty weedy now. But yeah, we'll get it out subtly with the boat and drop a couple of rigs, and hopefully we can snail through the night, fingers crossed. Anyway, right, I'll let you know what we're doing in a bit. Right, we're all sorted, all organised. House is up and the rods are out. So yeah, it took a little bit longer than I wanted it to, but there is a couple of nice spots that I found with the bait boat and the deeper. So anyway, I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, all the rods are out. There's bugs everywhere. I'm getting absolutely attacked. I feel like I'm flipping in Ibiza. It's boiling, to be fair. It's I think it's 18 degrees, 19 degrees today. So it's a bit of a shock to the system because we haven't had any sort of decent weather. This is the first proper night. And I've got the old shorts on, so happy days. How spring should be. But anyway, right, rods. Let's show you. So what I've done is with the little bait boat, if I get down a little bit lower, there's a little overhanging bush. What I've done is I've just tucked it underneath with the bait boat. And that's how I've just put a little solid bag out there. Yeah, that's a little solid bag with a little wafter inside, obviously. My middle rod, I'm just trying to think where it was now. Middle rod. This tall tree, where are we? This tall tree is the nicest little spot out there. It's nice and clear and amongst a bit of weed, and I've just dropped my I think that's the chod on that one, so I've gone for a little Mina Ester yellow chod that was doing the business last time. And out this side, again, this tall tree, as you can see it there. God, that's so bright, and there's a spot basically in the middle there. Can't see what I'm doing. But yeah, I've dropped that, and that's it. Again, there's quite a lot of weed around, and then there's a beautiful clear area. And I've dropped a what was that one? That was a little Ronnie rig. So I popped a little Ronnie rig on there, and I think I've gone for, off the top of my head, a little white one. So again, I've gone very visual with the two this time. And the one in the edge, I've just gone for the micromino pellet and a little vitamino black wafter inside. So it's going to be, it's not a blatantly obvious one. So if there is any shy fish just milling around the edge and a bit spooked off of anything bright, then hopefully we'll snare them. So that's the plan. I mean, there has been fish showing all, you know, cruising about. Some of them are just sat in front of me now, to be fair. I don't think you can probably see them, but there's two just sat out here. And they're just sunning themselves, so I'm hoping when this sun goes down, they might drop down with it and get their heads down. But yeah, that's the crack, that's what's going on. I've been stripping wallpaper all day in the hottest day of the year, which is fantastic. Good timing after it's been absolutely Baltic. So I'm parched, and I think you know what time it is. Beer of the week. Right, this week's beer of the week. Now, special mention goes to Chris Neighbour, who sent me a message on Instagram and suggested a cider. Now, we have done it, but a little while ago, probably a good couple of years ago, to be fair. And being that it is the first hot day and it feels like proper spring and it's nice and warm, I thought it'd be rude not to have a cider. So without further ado, Chris's suggestion is the old Rattler. Now, I haven't had one for blimmin' ages, so I thought, you know what, I see it in the fridge in the little Tesco's around the corner, and I thought I've got to have a go. So yeah, Healy's Rattler, so let's give it a bash. I haven't had one, like I say, for a long time, and they are lovely, especially in the summer. So I'm going to enjoy this. I went to the cider factory when I was down in Cornwall last time. I hadn't been for a few years, so hoping to get back next year. So anyway, great suggestion, Chris. Cheers. Oh, they are lovely. They are lovely. Oh, another go. Oh, there's that fish. They're still jumping out there. Well, cruising, but there's a couple that have been jumping on the far side. Oh, that is absolutely lovely. Fresh when you're thirsty. Can't beat a cider. One more go. Oh, I want to guzzle it. Oh. It's dangerous though when you're thirsty. But yeah, like I say, I was that keen, didn't even read anything about it. So it's Healy's in Cornwall. It's a 5.5%. What else does it say? It says they want a bottle with bite named after the feisty Cornish Rattler apple and blended with Healy's Rattler Cornish cloudy cider. Has a crisp, fresh flavour you can crave. Yeah, and it is lovely. So yeah, this week's beer of the week, Rattler. Right then guys, the old Rattler, beautiful. Honestly, if you haven't tried it, get on it because it is lovely. Dangerous though, because if you're thirsty, it guzzle it like I did. But yeah, it's looking lovely. The old current bone you can just see over the side there. It's just going down. And the old lake is just settling down. So I think you'll agree, it's absolutely stunning. Lovely. And finally we're in shorts and t-shirt in spring, how it should be. So yeah, Swan Valley, what a lovely place to fish. And there's some absolute units in there as well. I was lucky enough to photograph bailiff Matty's capture of Tyson end of last week. And yeah, what a unit that is. Went 45 pounds, so yeah, an absolute warrior of a fish. So yeah, it's given me a massive buzz to get back down and hopefully get amongst them. I mean, whether it's going to happen in this bay, it looks like there's quite a few here, However, you know, it's like the big ones don't tend to stay with all the others. But if there's bait here, they're gutty, aren't they? So you never know your luck. So yeah, that's that. I have got some bait in. I put some bait over my left and my centre rod. All I've done is probably scattered about 20 baits over each. 3 catapults, that's all it is. I'm not filling it in. They're milling about. They're not really, you know, there's no signs of fizzing or anything like that. If I get a bite, then obviously we can add a little bit. But just fishing for that one bite. And yeah, fingers crossed we get it. Fingers crossed. But the spots are absolutely mega. Well happy with my left spot. That's a, you know, there's weed all round it. Now, without the deeper, I wouldn't have found that, to be fair. I would have had to lead about a fair few times and more than likely spooked the whole area, because there was fish here, and I would have spooked it to put lines across. But I've just managed to boat out, find an area in amongst weed, nice clear zone, and drop it. Now, like I say, without the deeper, I wouldn't have had a chance. So, honestly, guys, if you haven't got one, get one, because they're an edge. You don't have to use it all the time, especially with bait boats. Get them. I know they're not everyone's bag bait boats and stuff like that, and each their own, but you know, if you're allowed to use them, then why not? But yeah, I have now, here's my plug, I've got a 10% discount code. So if you do want a deeper, which I think they're fantastic, I wouldn't use one if I didn't, but yeah, if you do want one, I can give you 10% off of the main Deeper, the official Deeper website. So if you go to the official Deeper website, which is I'll put the link in the description, so go into the description, and my link will be Nathan10, and you'll put that in, add that into the discount code, and you'll get 10% off. And now you probably won't get a brand new Deeper anywhere cheaper than that, nowhere, to be honest. So yeah, and obviously you'll deal directly with Deeper rather than going through any retailer. So if you're in the market for one, honestly think about that. So yeah, Nathan10 in discount code. So that's that. Right, so I am going to settle in now because the old football's on, and it's the playoffs. So absolutely loving it. Reading have survived. We have a club still, which is amazing. Finished the season on a high, but now it's playoffs, and I love all that. So yeah, I'm going to settle in. I'm going to watch the playoffs and chill out for the night. And it's nice and warm, and it's looking cock on. So if anything happens, obviously I'll let you know. If not, catch you in the morning. Good morning, guys. So a very misty Swan Valley. Yeah, very, very misty morning, but it's a good morning because we've managed to get one, and we've got one from our little margin spot, which is a mega result. Oh yes, rattled off about 10 minutes ago. I've already transferred her into the old retainer. There she is, just having a little rest. But it's come off our margin spot finally. So yeah, I managed to get a bite from down there, which is beautiful. So yeah, made up by that. Happy days. So yeah, I need to get a cup of tea first of all, wake up, try and get rid of the old bags under my eyes, and then we'll dig her out and yeah, see what she goes. I'm probably gonna guess mid-20 looking at that, but yeah, nice result. It's like a two-toned sort of mirror as well, which is nice. So yeah, I'll dig her out in a minute, get some snaps, a little bit of video, and get back off to work. So yeah, right, I'll see you in a bit. Yeah, so we weighed her just over 25, I think it was 25.8. So see if she'll play ball. She's kicking off quite a lot. Resting obviously a little while, so let's see. Moist her up. No. No, that's the answer. She's a chunky one. Is she gonna do it? There we go. Tense up. There we are. Nice result for an overnighter. Happy days, lovely. Keep her out along. Yeah, she's a little bit two-toned. This other side, I'll swing around and show you, but the other side, yeah, it's got a bit more of a two-tone pattern to it. But yeah, lovely jubbly. Well happy with us. Absolutely over the moon. Result, and off our margin spot. Right, let's hoist her up. Are you going to kick off? Are you going to kick off? There you go, you can probably see that a little bit better, two-tone. Just across her back there. Yeah, nice colours. Well chuffed. So, what we'll do, we'll get some snaps, we'll slip it back, and get everything packed away. Yeah, made up the result for, you know, a work overnighter. I'm not greedy, I don't want multiple nights. I want a good night's sleep if I can. So yeah, this waking me up at, you know, 5:45 or whatever it was. Yeah, well chuffed. Lovely job, thank you, my old shiner. Let's get some snaps. Right, more than happy with that one. Yeah, a little, it's quite a short one, but very sort of wide. So that was why I thought it'd be a little bit bigger. It was, you know, it's quite wide when I look down on it, but it's quite a short fish. So yeah, 25 pound, but more than happy with that. And obviously getting it from the little margin, well happy. But I've seen, a bit gutted actually, because I've got a 10-minute warning on my phone. I've got to start getting packed up. I've got about half hour of rod hours left. I'm just seeing a couple of fish breaking the surface again. You can see the bubbles coming up, maybe, don't know if you can see that. But yeah, if I was here a little bit longer, I felt it feels good for another bite, if I'm honest. But unfortunately, we have got to get back to work. So like I say every week, get them beer of the weeks in, guys. Keep sending them in. I'll keep looking. Keep sending them in. If you can, send us a picture, because that helps jog the old memory when I'm near the old beer fridges. So yeah, if you can, there he is, just breaking his back. Just see him there, and now he's gone back under. Typical. Yeah, and the other thing is, obviously if you leave a comment, fantastic, I'll always get back to everyone. And obviously if you can subscribe, that'd be magic. And click the little bell icon, because it'll always notify you if there's any other vlogs, and it won't get lost in all the others. So yeah, that's that, guys. I have got to get packed away. But until next time, have a great week, and I'll see you next time on The Bank.